everybody. Nice to see you again. It's that time of the week again, my Mounjoro shot. I'm on the 5 milligram. I recently just talked to my doctor's office because I was supposed to have a physical. Don't mind me with my glasses, like they're getting loose and I gotta go get them tight and it's driving me nuts. But I have to have them on to be able to see. So if I do that, just ignore me, whatever. But um, anyway, I talked to my doctor and so she upped my physical to March 7th. It was supposed to be on March 28th, but she upped it, but which is fine. Like I want to go sooner anyway. So the last time I went to the doctor's was December 14th, and that's when I weighed in at 229 and I had the 6.4 A1C then. So I'll get all my blood work checked, and I'll get like the A1C done and everything. And I'm sure it'll be pretty optimal because I've been, I've lost 22 pounds. Like I've been doing really healthy foods. Like last night again, I made the cauliflower nachos. Like I just love them. That's like one of my favorite go-to recipes now. It's just the cutting the cauliflower thin, and putting it on parchment paper in the oven with a little bit of oil. And I put a little bit of taco seasoning on it. And then I do like really lean, either turkey, ground chicken, ground turkey, or lean like 90 to 93% like ground beef, whatever. And do a little bit of taco seasoning in there. And then we just put it in the oven for about 10 minutes to soften. And then I take it back out and then I put the meat mixture on. And then we put it back in for about another 10 minutes. And then we sprinkle cheese on the top and then let that go in there a few minutes to melt. Then we take it out and then I always have the fixings like either lettuce, tomato, onion, whatever you like, olives. I mean, whatever people like for tacos. A little bit of lime, sour cream. Like I have to have my sour cream, some people do, some people don't. Green onion, I mean, whatever you like to have on top of like a not regular nachos, tacos, whatever. And it's so filling too. Like I usually have like about that much on a plate and I'm full. And that's another thing, with this, I can't eat as much because, it fills your stomach up and it makes everything stay in your stomach longer. It like empties out slower your stomach. So, I mean, I don't eat as much anyway. And I have been learning the trick of eating my meals on like a smaller dinner plate instead of the big one too. And that does really help because for one, you're not putting as much food on it. And if the plate's full, it makes you feel like, hey, my plate is full, And anyway, I don't have the food noise at all anymore either. So like it's been a little tough because the food noise is real. Like if anybody, I mean, maybe it doesn't happen to everybody, but to me, it's really real. Like sometimes I completely don't even think about food. Like I have to tell myself, hey, it's breakfast time, you need to eat something. It's lunch, it's dinner, because if I didn't like kind of consciously like tell myself that, I would probably go like just hours and hours and hours without eating. And that's not good to do. And especially because being diabetic, I can get low sugars, this and that. So like, but the food noise is real. Like if they tell you that it's not, it is. Well, for a lot of people it is, from what I've heard and what I've researched and stuff. So, which is a good thing because I mean, I don't crave, like chips and, all that ice cream and, things like I used to crave, before. And I mean, I've literally haven't went to fast food at all. Like, and I didn't that much before anyway, but, like we'd be on the road or something, we'd stop at, get a small burger and a small fry, whatever. But even when we've been on the road, like I brought my own food, like in a cooler, like salad stuff or whatever, or wherever we go, I'll stop at a Meijer or Walmart and get fixings for a salad and, just get like already cooked chicken and like maybe, at the hotel you can put it in the microwave and just warm it up, put on your salad, whatever. But I literally, even when I travel, I eat healthy, or I bring nuts and berries, just stuff that I can like munch on that's healthy and stuff. Like I don't even crave any of that food at all anyway. Like I wouldn't even want to go to one of those places because like it would just, I wouldn't feel good. And anyway, so like some of the side effects, we'll talk about that now. I did get the dreaded like constipation once last week, but it only lasted for a day, and like I just ended up drinking extra water and like moving more. Like I took a long walk and got my body moving and stuff like that, and it seemed like once I did that I went. So like I don't know why, but I'm an advocate of like moving a lot and walking and drinking tons of water. Like I'm on a walking regimen now, where I have my Fitbit too, so like I track it or whatever, but I'm in the mode of walking at least 3 to 5 miles a day, whether it be outside on my treadmill, but most of the time it's been on my treadmill because I live where it's like winter, and I'm not really a winter person anymore. I used to be when I was a kid, but I'm not now. But it's been a little warmer around here lately, so like I have took a walk up to our mailbox or like to my mom's house or whatever. I mean, and it's getting a little nicer, so and I'd rather walk outside, to be honest with you. Like treadmill's okay, because I'll watch a show and just stay on however long I need to, but it's just so nice to be outside in nature and just see trees and animals and different trails and different areas and stuff like that. And where I live, I mean, there's tons of sidewalks, tons of bike paths, there's lots of trails in the woods, lots of trails by the water. I mean, it's just walking galore areas, in safe areas for people to walk, because you're not in the road or stuff like that. So, and then another thing I might do this summer is get a bike, because I had a bike before, but I don't know, when with moving and everything, we just didn't have bikes anymore. But now that I've lost weight, I'm getting healthier, I'm getting more energy, like I want a bike ride, because there's, like I said, there's like tons of like bike trails and all that where I live. So I mean, we could just go for miles and miles. And I love going to Mackinac Island, which I'm going to do again this summer, which I go there at least once to 2 to 3 times this summer, like, because it's my place. Like, I love it there. Like, it's one of my favorite places in the world. Like, if I had the money, I would put a cottage there and live there all summer. I mean, I love the serenity and I just love it there. You would have to go to know what I'm talking about. It's Mackinac Island, and it's just beautiful. It's one of my favorite places. Um, I love all kinds of places. I mean, me and my husband travel a lot, and like one of my favorite places I ever went to was in um, it was Devil's Tower in, I believe it was in Wyoming, and it was just this big formation, out in the middle of nowhere, like a big mountain looking thing, and you could walk around it, hike around it. It was just so magnificent, so beautiful. It was one of my favorite things I've ever seen. um, and they featured it in the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. But if you're not as old as I am, then if you're younger and watching this, like, you might not even know what that movie even is. But anyway, they featured that in the movie. It was Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Check it out. It's pretty cool. It's older, but it's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, so, and I've just been, watching my granddaughter Oakley. Like, she's one now, so she's like all over the place. Like, she's trying to get in cupboards, she's crawling, she's standing, yeah, she keeps me going for sure. So, like, but that's a good thing. And like I said, I've been walking like a lot, so I mean, I'm getting a lot more energy, and I love taking her for walks like in the summer. And my two older granddaughters, they're in school, so like, I don't get to see them as much, but they're getting older, so it is what it is. But in the summer, I will. And then I have 3 other grandkids that I just adore, and I don't see them as much. They live in Whitehall area, but they, I don't get to see them as much, but I adore them, and they spend the night, and we do stuff with them too. And I like to take pictures, videos as much as I can of all my grandkids. I have 6, and I just adore them. I have 5 granddaughters and 1 grandson, so like, it's pretty cool. So they're like the loves of my life, and my kids are, like, I love all my kids. I love my hubby. Like, he's just wonderful. Like, he has just been such a rock for me and such a good man. Like, he knows that I just like adore like watching my grandkids and being around my kids and everything, and my mom and my sister and everything. And he just knows family is so important to me. And like, he's just been the best husband ever. Like, and he takes care of me. He helps me. You know, he knows that this is what I want to do. And I stopped working a real job so I could just watch grandkids or do things with my family and just have freedom and just be with my family, because my family's like everything to me. So, I mean, I couldn't have a better, nicer, more gracious husband that I do. Like, I love you, Chad. Like, he's amazing. Like, he really, really is. And he's just the best. So, anyway, I could go on and on and on. So, anyway, I can start the shot. I had it sitting out for a little while because I don't like just taking it out of the fridge and like it being like super cold or whatever. And I was going to have my daughter do it, but she was going to do it in my arm, but she had appointments for Oakley and stuff. So, like, I'm just going to do it in my stomach this time since I'm on video and stuff. But maybe next week if she comes, I can have her do it and we can do a video then, or I'll just do a video after. Because I've done it in my stomach before and I've done it in my thighs. But I want to try it in my arm because that's the other spot you can do. And I've lost, I think, 22 pounds now. I feel good. I mean, like I said, I've had the constipation like one time. I had a little bit of nausea, but nothing like super bad. Really not a whole lot of side effects. I mean, so far so good. And like I said, my doctor, you know, I'm going to see her and I'm on the 5 milligram and I think she's going to keep me on the 5 milligram for at least another month because I'm doing so well. And I've already lost 20 something pounds just from December to now, which is, you know, like a month and a half, a little over a month and a half. So, I mean, that's a lot of weight, really, for that amount of time. And like I said, I want to start losing it slower now too, like, you know, just a few pounds a month or whatever. But, or even like a pound a week, a pound and a half, 2 pounds a week at most, you know. I just want to do it the healthy way because, and plus doing it the healthy way is better for you, and doing it the healthy way, you get more used to the lifestyle and everything like that. So, and as far as I can be on this, I can be on it for a long, long time as long as I can tolerate it and stuff. And I really don't want to titrate up unless I really have to, because if it's working, it's working. And there's no reason to like titrate up and just, you know, if you don't have to, like, as long as this is working for me and my side effects aren't really bad, and, you know, and of course if my A1C's down, which I know it will be, and, you know, I'm losing weight, you know, just stick with what works, you know. That's how I look at it. So, and I think it'll be better for me not to like just be up on medicine if I don't really have to. So, you know, anyway, so I'm going to start this here. Let's see here. I'm going to get it ready, and then I'm going to adjust my phone a little bit. It's just sitting against my cup, and I have my electrolytes here, my coffee, everything's like sitting here ready for me. So I haven't eaten breakfast yet, of course. Like I said, I have to kind of talk myself into eating sometimes, but I will do it. Here, I'm going to take the top off. And one thing I have learned is not to unlock this until you have it against your skin, because, you know, people have said, you know, it's went off, you know, and all that, and you don't want to lose your shots because, you know, they're not cheap, and they're, you know, I'm lucky that with my insurance I get it for $25 a month, but still, I mean, I know they're precious, and you don't want to like waste them or lose them if you don't have to. So I'm going to like walk back a little bit so you guys can see. And I'm going to find the spot here on my stomach. All right, my belly button. And then I'll just go about right here with my alcohol. All right, and then I'm going to take the top off. All right. I'm going to put it against my skin here. All right, I think, yep, right here. I'm going to push the button in. Let's see. The one time. Whoops. Oh, I didn't unlock it. Okay, Stacy, here we go. Let's unlock it. Then, here we go. The second shot. And then I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I always leave it a couple extra seconds. Da 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 da. I see the plungers down and all that, so It should be good. There we are. All done. And I got to order a Sharps container because I haven't yet, which I'm going to. See, that doesn't want to like click back in. But anyway, for right now, I just have them all in like a plastics container that's up on my hutch. And I'm ordering one in the next week or so. So I haven't thrown them in the garbage or anything. I just keep them in my plastic container with the lid, until I get the Sharps container, which I'm going to order soon here. So anyway, I did my shot. That was the 7th one. And I got my hair cut. I don't know if you guys can notice. I'm so excited because that's one thing with a short haircut. Like, I love it. Like, I absolutely love my hair short. I get it shaved here and stuff. And my daughter's like, well, why don't you have Chad shave? I'm like, no, like, he's not shaving it. Like, I go to a gal that I love, Stephanie. She does a great job. Like, I love my husband, but he's not touching my head, like, with anything. Like, my brother-in-law, yeah, like, he does hair. I would trust him. Jack, I would trust you, but not your bro. And he knows that. It's okay. It's okay. And it just gives me a time to go to a salon, get my hair done, get my eyebrows done, whatever, it's just pamper time, and I like it, get your hair washed, get your head massaged, just do that pampering stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. So anyway, but I'm just like been doing really well, and I love doing my videos for you guys, bringing you along on my journey, telling you how I'm feeling, and I've been feeling good, like I said. And I'm just really happy, and I'm just glad I jumped on this journey, and that I'm doing well. And I hope that I don't get too bad of side effects like down the road, but so far so good. And I plan on being at least 50 pounds lighter in the next, like, at least by the year or whatever. So, and I'm going to Mackinac Island like in June. And I'm actually bringing my mom. And I'm going to meet my oldest son, Cody, and Rachel, my son and daughter there, Cody and Rachel. And it's going to be fun because I've never really done like a little trip thing with my oldest son. So it's going to be awesome. And I'm bringing my mother because she's never been to Mackinac Island ever. So it's going to be fun, like bringing my mom and everything. And I'm bringing like my 2 oldest granddaughters, Brinley and Paisley. They're coming with us. Me, Chad, my mom, the girls, and then we're going to meet Cody and Rachel there, and I'll go to the island and stuff, and we're probably going to do the horse and carriage ride because my mom's older. She's 72, 73, so I don't think she could like bike ride or like walk the whole thing, but we want to show her the island, show her all the horses, show her the Grand Hotel, all that fun stuff, and she's been over the Mackinac Bridge before, but it like long time ago. So we're going to try to do that with her too. I don't know if she'll let us, but we're going to try. So it's going to be a fun trip with my mom. Like, I'm really excited about it. And then around Thanksgiving time, we're going to Tennessee. So that'll be fun too. We've never really went that far during Thanksgiving, but it's going to be a fun time. So I can't wait for that too. I'm excited for all my trips, and I'm hoping to go to Vegas too, and like do a more national parks out west and stuff, and probably hopefully go to Arizona and see one of my besties, Lynn, from school, because I want to see where she lives there. Like, I have big plans with trips and stuff coming up, and the healthier I can be, and the better. So the more energy I'll have, the more I'll be able to do. And I just want to try to stay as healthy and as young as I can for as long as I can, because I'm 53 now. So I'm enjoying life. I'm loving life. And I just want to keep having fun and just live the best life. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I will talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.